Alright, so after a juicy burger for dinner, I think I'm ready to go for another chapter today. It is still March the 12th? Yeah, it looks like it. March the 12th. We'll do another chapter, and then I think tomorrow I'm going to want to do the next couple chapters. Rhyme Wharf. So I'm going to have to remember. We were chasing Keith at the GNN. Because he was the one at the festival a year ago that tried to attack Harry and Pikachu with a Skorupi. Not a Skorupi, apparently. And then probably chased him down in an accident.
That same dream again.
Pikachu, what's up? It's way too early.
Tell me about it. I'm so sorry to wake you, but I think I'm forgetting something. I promise.
Do you think he's ever gonna get some memories back?
Hey, Tim! Tim!
Are you ready, Tim? Let's head over to Baker's place. They should be done with their analysis of the locket. Yeah, that locket we gave them yesterday. I wonder what kinds of secrets it held. Who knows? Let's hope it had some clue for us. Let's get going. Alright, let's go. All his clothes look the same. He just likes that design. Oh, it's this door. Alright, let's go.
Who would have thought the locket was a camera? But here they are, the pictures we developed from it. And you know what this tells me? Harry almost had it figured out.
Look at that.
Yep, that's most likely R. And some warehouses, too.
It's too bad we can't tell where this is.
You know, I've seen this building before. This is Rhyme Wharf.
We'll go check it out. The culprits could still be there. Maybe using it as a hideout.
Oh, brother. I hope he doesn't start with that whole "it's too dangerous" spiel.
All right, take Excelgor with you.
Huh?
You remember, it's my partner. I'm not gonna tell you to stop investigating, Tim. But since you were attacked at the TV station, it's the very least I can do. Excelgor is quite dependable. If you run into any trouble, send it back and I'll get help.
Excel!
We will, Mr. Baker. Excelgor, thank you.
Selgor!
Tim, wasn't this guy really shy before? Hope it's not a problem.
We'll be on our way.
Well, I guess we don't have much of a choice, do we? Come on, Excelgor. I'll teach you the basics of detective work.
Sell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pikachu would be the one to be teached. Because I'm pretty sure Excelgor has got a lot of experience. Alright then.
Yes.
So he had a little trick in his locket, huh? That's Harry for you. It seems like it's getting used to both Pikachu and you being around. Yes. I'm sure it'll help us out, or I'm sure it'll help you out. Excuse me. It's a very clever Pokemon, if I do say so. Well, I hope it doesn't go AWOL when we really need it. It's the wharf at the western port of the city. Goods from all over the world are gathered there. That explains all the warehouses. I bet it's a great place to hide R. Yep, that should be the place to go.
Yes.
You found the clue in the locket? That's amazing. Thanks, we should get going. It seems to like you, Tim. It took me over a month to become friendly with it. Maybe it's because I'm with Pikachu. Whatever the reason, I'm glad. Excelgor is a really nice Pokemon. I've never been there, but it seems like there's always a lot of ships coming and going. People and Pokemon from all over the world come to Rhyme City. I bet there's a lot of tasty treats there, too. Alright, let's get going. Okay, so it's a giant shipyard.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
No kidding.
Let's look for that area in the photo. Wow, what a huge ship!
It's probably here for the parade today.
Now that's a true luxury liner. I'll bet the food is really good too. Not to mention the coffee afterward.
Sal. Salgor Sal.
What? Bitter? Coffee is practically a detective's trademark.
Salgor.
Pikachu, what are you doing?
Just giving Excelgor a lesson in detective etiquette.
Right.
Anyway, we should probably start gathering testimony.
Salgor. Salgor Sal.
Huh? Huh, where's Excelgor going?
It said it's not good at communicating.
I guess it really is shy.
Well, that's no good. It's supposed to be here helping us out.
Well, he literally looks like a ninja. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be
Tim!
in the shadows. I swear, that Excelgor. Well, I hope you know why we're here. To find we're here to investigate the warehouses. That's right. To investigate the warehouse. We need to find the exact warehouse that's in Harry's photo and see what it can show us. First, we need to have a good look at the photos and figure out what we need to ask. Why do we only have one photo? What happened to the rest of them? Oh, I kept the photo of the warehouse, but Excelgor is holding on to the rest. What? How are we supposed to gather testimony then? Well, I guess we need to find Excelgor first then. Yeah, I bet it'll come out if we can go to an area with fewer people. Why do we even need to do that? It's like, couldn't we just use the one photo?
Let's start by gathering testimony.
I guess while we're at it too, we can look around and see what Pokemon and people we have to talk to. You taking a break? Not a lot to do until the next ship comes in. You need this to find. You need to find this warehouse because you're looking for someone. Sorry, the photo doesn't really tell me much. There are so many warehouses around here. Oh, I see. Are there really that many warehouses around the wharf? Well, yeah. It's called the warehouse area for a reason. Oh, I know. Take a look at this. A map. Thank you. Oh, you can have it. Have a look here. The 3 areas around the wharf are full of warehouses. If it's only 3 areas, I think we can cover them all. How many warehouses are there in total? I'd say about 100. That many? Yeah, each area has at least 30 warehouses. We'd be here for days if we wanted to check all of them. Good thing it wasn't a small number, but holy shit, dude. Alright then, I guess the map is no good. According to the map, the warehouse district around Rhymes Wharf is divided into 3 areas. Yeah, and each one looks pretty big. Now, how do we find the exact warehouse that's in the photo? I think we need more information. I agree. Let's find out more about the warehouse district itself first. Alright. So once we narrow it down to one district, we can... Or like, once we find what exact district it is in the photo, then that'll narrow it down a lot. Machoke. Great at physical labor. That or also Vigoroth, if you remember. You're bored because the ship hasn't arrived? You want to get to work, huh? March! Your job is to move the containers off the ship, huh? It's good training? Oh, it makes everyone happy. Well, that's good to hear. I wish I could be like that Machoke. Oh, it's a Rattata. Never thought we'd find a calmer Pokemon to be around in this game. What are you running around for? What? You want to get on the ship? You mean that container ship there? Oh, so there are lots of tasty things on board. Please don't tell me you're thinking of sneaking there as well, Pikachu. Of course not. I may like good snacks, but not enough to become a stowaway. You're trying to get into the ship by climbing the rope, but you always get bounced back near the end. There's some kind of decoration or something on the rope. That must get in the way. Yeah, you're never gonna get in if you just keep trying the same approach. See, if you don't succeed the first time, you need to stop and think about why, and then change how you go about it. If you keep that up, eventually you'll succeed. Got it? That is good motivation right there. Yeah, that's a spirit. Yeah, you can see up there, there's like a blockade just for Rattata. Like, we don't want any rats coming up on board. There's Excelgor. Could you not just disappear all of a sudden? We're a team, right? Now let's see what clues we can find in those photos. Okay, a man standing at the wharf. I wonder if those are the man's containers. Yeah, it's not clear if they're just unloaded or are about to be loaded onto the ship, but it looks like he's definitely at Rhyme Wharf. Pretty buff guy. Yeah, his shoulder seems twice as wide as mine. Let's hope we don't have to tangle with him. Well, if we do, you'll save us. Gee, thanks. I feel so much better now. God, I really don't like this cursor. I'm using the control stick and it, like, really struggles. Okay, that's one. It is a warehouse. Could be their hideout. Yeah, we need to find this building and see what it's hiding. For that, we need to gather testimony. You'll leave that to us? Well, don't worry. That was the plan to begin with. Alright. It looks like they're opening the gate. Yeah, they have the whole place fenced off. Pretty heavy security. Is that stuff from the warehouse? Yeah, it seems like they're moving it out. There's a man by the entrance. And is he the one of the workers at the warehouse? It looks like he's giving orders to the Pokemon. I would assume so. Photo of Keith with a blonde man. Oh, it's the same guy from the first photo. This is Keith. Yeah, and he sure looks full of himself here. This is the guy who acted all spineless at GNN. Wonder who he is. Looks like he was speaking with Keith. Must be one of Keith's men. Let's see if we can find out more about him, too. Yeah, probably like one of his goons. Inside the warehouse. Looks like things are being carried into the warehouse by the conveyor belt. Those are pretty small boxes. I wonder what's in them. Looks like they're carrying things that don't go into the conveyor belt. Yeah, but man, look at those Pokemon. I bet they're all sweaty and stinky. This guy doesn't have anything. Yeah, he must be a supervisor or something. This must be the second floor. Yeah, the first floor is some kind of workshop. And looks like the second floor is storage. Yeah, pretty much. Photo of a man in a lab coat. Ooh. Is this guy a scientist? I thought Carlos was the only one working with R, but I guess they had other help too. Yeah, Carlos had given Keith his research data, right? It wouldn't be surprising if Keith had shared data, or that data, with this guy. I wonder what those machines are for. Are they both the same thing? Could they have machines that make R? Who knows? What's wrong, Pikachu? You've gone awfully quiet. I don't know. Just looking at this gave me the feeling that I have something important to do. Is it a memory of when you came with Dad? No, it feels too odd for that. Well, maybe his memory is coming into play. Photo of the vials. Oh, that must be you. This is me, right? Yeah, you must have been with him too. Don't you remember anything? No, I can't remember anything, but looking at this photo makes me feel uneasy. This has got to be the R. I didn't realize they made so much of it. Yeah, Harry must have found this somewhere in the hideout. Excel! Yeah, looks like that's all of them. Alright, so we just gotta find the warehouse that has that beefy goon and a bunch of Machokes and Machamps. I like how it just appears out of nowhere. Oh, psh. Hi, Pelipper. Almost sounds like Jar Jar. It says it's a carrier. It takes letters in its mouth and delivers them to the ship. All the way up there? Seems like a lot of work. Yeah, I'm impressed it doesn't just swallow the letters. I mean, it's got a giant beak. What am I doing? I'm waiting for the notice to come in. See, I'm in charge of communication between the container ships and the dock crew. So once we got the goods ready, I send the notice to the ship staff. What do you mean send? Do you just shout out, or is there some sort of signal system? Oh, we use Pelipper. We put the notice in its beak and have it fly over the ship. The warehouse photo? You say you're looking for this warehouse. Sorry, can't help you there. All the warehouses in this area look pretty much the same. I see. Well, thank you anyway. You want to know if I recognize these people? Yes. If you know even one of them. Hey, I think I've seen this pair somewhere. Really? Please tell us anything you remember. Let's see. It was about 2 months ago. They were unloading a machine from a ship. A machine? What kind of machine? I don't remember what it looks like, but it must have been expensive. The scrawny guy in the photo kept nagging the carriers to not damage it. What in the world did Keith bring in? I bet it's something to do with R. Okay. So they delivered something big. Oh my god, there is Machamp. Machamp! Champ! You don't work? You only have fun. Oh, I get it. You work as a carrier. Champ! It's not so much work, but more of a hobby? Well, I guess that's good. Alright then. Wait, where are you going? Hey, come back! I wanted to talk to the other one. Hey you, it's dangerous around here. We're loading the containers right now. Try not to get in our way, okay? Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, Pikachu, stay out of the way. It was dangerous. You want to know which warehouse it is? You'll need more to go to than a photo. It might help to figure out what kinds of goods are stored there. Oh, sorry. Thanks for the advice. Wait a second. Are they the ones carrying the same thing? It seems like a photo isn't enough to get a lead. Hey, I know this blonde guy. Could you tell us more about him? He drops by pretty often to load up the goods. Do you know where he comes from? I guess either Area A or Area B. Why do you think so? Oh, it's 'cause he always comes from the south. The southern road connects to the areas A and B. Okay, southern road. Each area handles slightly different goods. I think areas A and C dealt with food. Okay.
Well, it looks like these warehouse areas store food.
Okay, so we're here too. So then that must mean it's warehouse B then. I think we already got our first clue. But they didn't show us a map though.
Hey,
Well, Tim, it sounds like the man in the photo with Keith has something to do with the warehouse after all. Yeah, I wonder who he could be. We were told he comes here often to load up the containers. That's right. If we can figure out what's in the containers he deals with, we might be able to narrow down where the warehouse is. Good idea. Let's give it a try. Alright, now let's look into those containers. The containers? Sorry to bug you while you're working. We're trying to find out about what these guys deals with. Chop! He asked you to carry some of his containers? Really? Chop! You wouldn't forget a person with such wonderful muscles. Well, that's kind of luggage. What kind of luggage do you have you carry? It smelled really bad. Oh, you got too excited and accidentally dropped the container, huh? And its contents went everywhere. Made the whole area stink. And you got scolded by the guy too, huh? Sounds like he had a rough time. I wonder what the contents were. Stinky goods. What about you? Do you know anything about the containers this guy deals with? He was speaking to one of the mod champ you work with. Oh, so I guess it was just this guy. Alright, that's good to know. Does Excelgor have anything for us? Or we just have to look at the photos? Okay. Pelipper? Do you know about the containers? No, we don't mean the letters you carry. If you don't know, that's cool. Oh wait, what about Machoke? So you train out new approaches like I said. What's your new method? If you fail, you'll try a different rope? Yeah, that's good. Hang in there. You'll succeed eventually if you don't give up. You sure sniff around the containers a lot. Something about them interests you? Oh, the blue container has a really strong smell. So you're checking the other containers to see if any of them smell too. Does it smell that good? Oh, it's not like that? It's really strong, but it grows on you, huh? Wow, the blue containers must really stink. Aha! We have a connection. The Machamp were saying some of the contents they were carrying are stinky. And the Rattata was saying it's from a blue container. So what about Machoke? You're too busy with your own containers and didn't notice anything else, right? Oh, but what kind of containers do you carry? They're square. You don't say. And they're super heavy and perfect for training. Oh, and you think I'd enjoy carrying them too? No, I'm good. What color are the containers? They're red, huh? Well, thanks. Alright, well that's gonna be something. Containers. The containers the man's dealing with in the photo doesn't ring any bells. Sure. Well, I do see Rattata sniffing at the containers that are lying around. I wonder what that's all about. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we talked to the Rattata about that. I mean, this is a blue container. Should we check this one out, or it doesn't look like there's a prompt? You want to know more about the container the man in the photo is dealing with? Well, I only saw it once, so I can't say much. Anything about the goods handled in this area in general would be very helpful. Oh, I know a bit about that. They're sorted by color. The blue containers have, you know, I can't remember. Let me check with the guys on the ship. Hey, Pelipper! Pella? Could you fly over there with this letter? Pella! Alright, cool. I guess we have to actually wait until he comes back. This is actually so cool. Instead of having a black transition, we actually have to see this Pelipper fly up there and come back.
Pella.
Alright. Welcome back, Pelipper. I see you brought the response with you, too. Great, thanks, Pelipper. Well, kid, we've got the answer right here. The blue containers are for food, and the red ones are for oil, and the green ones are for machinery. Thank you so much for everything. It was a huge help. That letter was all slimy with drool. Is this how they always communicate? Well, we got something. That's for sure.
Wow, this is a huge freighter, isn't it? You know, stuff from all over the world gets brought to this port.
Doesn't get quite interesting. Well, we gathered some information. Open up your case notes and let's think about it. Alright, can do.
I'm wondering what kind of stuff this man works with. Is there any testimony about that?
What testimony lets us know which goods are being handled? Well, we do know it's Machamp and Rattata here, because it said the goods the man is handling are apparently very stinky. The blue container is apparently giving off a powerful odor. And this one, blue is food.
What stuff is that man working with?
I mean, I guess it has to be food. Yeah, I guess so.
We were told that whatever it is the man deals with is very smelly. Also, it's the blue containers that smell. From that, we can conclude the man in question is dealing with the blue containers. The blue containers held food.
Okay. Blue containers have foods, and when we checked the map, 2 of the warehouses contained food, so it could either be warehouse A or C. So we're getting closer. Now we just have to figure out which... we just have to figure out which warehouse it exactly is. I think it's about time to open up your case notes and think about this. Oh, another one? Oh, I guess we have to find out where the warehouse is in the photo.
Regarding the warehouses, let's look at what we know. Which testimonies will help us?
So let's see. The goods the man was handling were food. Keith unloaded the goods very carefully. They contain machinery. They contain food. They're taking the southern road. Okay, so it's this guy and Pikachu.
Now Let's think. Which area is it that has the warehouse we see in the photo?
I'm guessing it's A.
I know where it is. The only warehouse area that stores food and is accessible from the southern path is Area A. Okay, let's head there now.
That's right, because C is only accessible in the eastern part of the wharf. Good on you. Still getting smart.
Now, it's time to get moving, huh? So no more dawdling.
So now we found the warehouse that's in the photo. Based on the photos left by my father, we headed to the warehouse area.